You know, when we think about the emergency room, we often picture serious situations. Broken bones, heart attacks, the kind of stuff that makes you hold your breath and pray. But let me tell you, the ER can also be a treasure trove of bizarre stories that are equal parts hilarious and strange. So buckle up, because I'm about to take you on a wild ride through some of the weirdest things doctors have seen in the ER. First off, let's talk about the classic, I was just trying to do a cool trick. There's this one story about a guy who thought he could impress his friends by jumping off a roof into a pool. Sounds fun, right? Until you realize the pool was empty. Spoiler alert, he didn't impress anyone, but he did end up with a broken leg and a pretty embarrassing tale of how he went from party hero to ER patient in a matter of seconds. Imagine the look on his friends' faces as he hobbled in on crutches, trying to explain how he totally meant to do that. Then there's the infamous inappropriate object category. You'd be surprised by what people think it is a good idea to stick where the sun doesn't shine. One doctor recounted a case where a gentleman came in with a light bulb lodged in a very sensitive area. Now, I don't know what this guy was thinking. Maybe he thought he could illuminate his life in more ways than one. The doctors had to explain to him that while they appreciated his creativity, they weren't exactly equipped to handle that kind of light work. And speaking of objects, let's not forget the classic pet-related incidents. You know how much we love our furry friends, but sometimes they can lead us into some pretty sticky situations. There's this story about a woman who tried to give her cat a bath. Cats, as we all know, are not fans of water. This particular cat decided that it would rather take a chunk out of her arm than get wet, and the woman ended up in the ER with a nasty bite. The doctor, trying to lighten the mood, asked her if she learned her lesson, to which she replied, "Yeah, I should have just let the cat be." Now, let's switch gears and talk about the overly dramatic patients. You know the type, the ones who come in with a paper cut and act like they've just been through a war zone. One doctor shared a story about a woman who came in convinced she was having a heart attack because she had a bad case of indigestion after eating an entire pizza by herself. I mean, who hasn't been there? But her dramatic entrance, complete with clutching her chest and gasping for air, would have won an Oscar if it were a performance. The doctor calmly explained that maybe next time she should consider sharing her pizza instead of trying to single-handedly take down an entire pie. And then there's the misunderstood symptoms category. Picture this. A guy walks in, pale as a ghost, sweating bullets, and looking like he's about to pass out. Everyone's thinking this guy is in serious trouble. Turns out he just binge-watched a horror movie and was terrified. He literally thought he was having a heart attack because he got too scared. The doctors had a good laugh over that one, and they sent him home with a prescription for a lighter movie next time. So there you have it, a glimpse into the strange and funny world of the ER. It's a place where the unexpected is the norm, and laughter often becomes the best medicine. Next time you find yourself in a serious situation, remember that sometimes it's the absurdity of life that brings us together. Whether it's a broken leg from a failed stunt, a light bulb incident, or a pizza-induced panic, the ER is filled with stories that remind us to laugh at life's little quirks. So, stay safe and maybe think twice before attempting any cool tricks or giving your cat a bath.